And now, a reading from Parliament Hill by the King of Canada. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the trailer, the sounds of Vaughan ranting just like a drunk sailor. The glad bags were tacked to the wood paneling with care, with hopes that Ma Helton soon would be there. Decked out in camo, again without heat, Mousie lies shivering down by his feet. Baby, I'm cold, and the blanket's so far. Then hit the bricks, bitch, go sleep in the car. And then Vaughan continued like nothing was wrong. I'm live on Blog TV, and the show must go on. Now listen, you fuckers, you trolls and you haters. If you're all so concerned, then become my donators. Please get the blanket, I'm tired and cold. Fuck yes, I'll get it, you young ones are bold. He then turned around and barked at the screen. You trolls see what I'm doing, and you say that I'm mean? And then he returned and glared at the chat, stroking his whiskers, the greasy old rat. Where are my babies? Is that an attack? Where do you think? I got 'em out back. Listen here, trolls, let's get this straight. I'm just here to help and find a new mate. Oops, I meant nanny, he said with a grin. Around 25-ish and preferably thin. No fatties, no lesbos, no godless anti-gunners, no Muslims or Mexicans or anyone brown or really brownish. Not really into blacks so much. It's kind of like I said on my Blog TV show. Blacks aren't concerned with, world problems and the NWO and stuff. And they're too busy, quote, listening to their rap music and, quote, smoking their crack. So definitely no blacks. Asians, maybe. Send us a photo, we'll check it out, and then maybe arrange something on Skype. But pretty much just looking for skinny white women, preferably in their 20s, hot, and that don't have hang-ups about age and looks. Look, I'm not racist, it's just what I like. No fat chicks, no liberals, and you can't breed a dyke. I really should have 5 or 6, like royal vampires do, but humble as I am, I'll settle for 2. As for you trolls, I'm sick of your sort. A list has been made, and I'll see you in court. He jumped from his seat and pulled out his gun and yelled, Come on, Kenny, let's have some fun. Jacked up undue, his temper was flared. Please keep it down, Vonnie, the babies are scared. 'Twas at this moment when ready to fight, he saw through the blinds an eerie blue light. He jumped towards the window to throw up the sash, tripped over his piss can, there was a great splash. With bated breath he watched the light grow. Vaughan thought, fucking haters, I told you so. Now Mousie, don't panic, and try to stay steady. Go get the camera and be on the ready. Then like an eagle he flew out the door, not moving like that since the Cold War. Out the back of the trailer and up the ladder he shot, atop of the roof he secured a good spot, to view the illumination that first caught his eye, screaming towards him, cutting through the night sky. This is the end of the 10 days I warned you about, as he squinted his eyes and stuck his neck out, wringing his hands, his heart full of glee, pondering the prospects of what it could be. Nibiru, the Dark Star, perhaps an alien invasion? Alas, 'twas only a ball of frozen feces deployed by the International Space Station. And like a fiery rocket it screamed by his head. A couple more inches he would have been dead. He lost his sure footing and then stumbled back, tripped over his own feet and then down the smokestack. He came down the chimney like a bat out of hell. At the bottom a log hit him in the ass. Deja vu of Hell Cell. Like a sack of potatoes he rolled on the floor. Just then a loud knock. CPS at the door. Von Helton, I must ask, what is this clatter? We've got 15 calls just to see what's the matter. We know that it's Christmas and we don't want to pester, but you've got more reports than all of Manchester. Now come on, Von Helton, and let us come in. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. A few minutes went by, I'll spare you the bore. Von Helton was persuaded to open the door. My goodness, the stench, exclaimed CPS. The odor alone would give someone stress. Hard hamburgers and pizza all over the ground. A heap of old diapers, flies swarming around. No feedings past 5, though we said they should. Kids locked in the back, this doesn't look good. Then Ma came over and said, What's his racket? Don't tell me this lackwit and retard can't hack it. I've done my best to keep them on track. I'm afraid common sense it seems that they lack. I've been cursed out, battered and beaten, but guess where tomorrow that these two will be eaten? Von Helton, it's Christmas, and not even a tree? It's over at Ma's where all the kids' presents will be. But look at all this stuff bought just for you. Video games, some new camo, and a Wii that is blue? Hey, not my fault her mother's a saint. Ma shook her head and Mouse started to faint. Mr. Helton, what I've seen here has left me behooved. I'm afraid I insist that the kids must be removed. Well, Ma did some sweet talking and Mouse shed a tear. Maybe it was Kris Kringle or Holiday Cheer. Will you follow the rules and swear to be good, to do all the things that good parents should? Yes, we promise. We swear, cross our heart. Well, then I see no good reason to tear you apart. And with that they were gone. Down the driveway they went. Ma went back home. Vaughn and Mouse were tired and spent. Well, these events have left me quite sour. Go get some sleep, Mouse. Your shift starts in an hour. Down to the mattress an exhausted Mouse fell. Vaughn smacked his forehead and yelped, "Bloody hell!" You see, it had just hit him, just like that log. The webcam was rolling. It was all live on blog. He looked at the camera, his face full of sorrow. You'll have a good day, and a better tomorrow.